We talk a lot about sports watches, but we don't talk a lot about what watches sports would play. Just hear me out, right? If a watch brand were to play a sport, such as Rolex or Seiko or even Grand Seiko, well, today that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna break down over 12 different brands and talk about what I think would be the sport that they play. If you're interested, stay tuned. So right off the jump, I have to hit Rolex. And I think this is a no-brainer because I think Rolex plays golf. And I think that might be one of the reasons that Rolex sponsors so many things like the PGA Tour. You see the prestige associated with exclusive golf clubs and tournaments, I think that really mirrors Rolex's association with luxury and high status. And Rolex, like golf, is about confidence. It's about refined skill. It's a pursuit of excellence within an established tradition. What do you think? Rolex golf? Now my next one is gonna have some of you ruffle your eyebrows, but just hear me out. I think I'm gonna give Omega Formula One.
And Formula One is underway.
I know you're thinking Tag, but I got another one for them that might be even better. So for Omega, I think Formula One racing is a sport of like cutting edge technology, the split-second timing, and it's really pushing the limits of performance. And just as Formula One teams constantly innovate and push the boundaries of automotive engineering, Omega has a history of horological first and a focus on precision timing and demanding environments. High speeds, the intense competition, and the focus on technological advancement, I think that really mirrors Omega's pursuit of innovation and its association with like the high stakes events. Now, changing course and changing speed, we're gonna go with Casio. The reason why I think Casio would be perfect for parkour free running is it's really a sport of versatility. Just as parkour athletes have to adapt to different urban and landscapes and overcome obstacles with a certain level of creativity and skill, I think that really mirrors Casio's focus on creating versatile and durable watches for anyone, anywhere, anytime. Next up, I'm gonna go with Tag. And I know earlier you thought it'd be Formula One, but I think they're actually better suited for rally racing. Hear me out. Tag Heuer would be perfect for rally racing because it's a sport of speed, precision, navigation, and really enduring some challenging conditions. Just as rally drivers navigate some complex terrains and maintain precise timing under pressure, I think Tag Heuer's designs and watches a performance in a very demanding environment. Tag Heuer, like rally racing, is about conquering challenges, maintaining precision under pressure, and embracing the thrill of the drive. Do you think this one is a better representation than Formula One? I think so, but if you disagree, let me know in the comments down below. Now, the next brand, I gave two things that I love. I love the brand, and I actually love the sport that I gave it. And so I'm starting with Timex, and I think that they would be a cross-country runner or maybe a hiker. The reason why I think Timex would be a cross-country running or hiking, because it's a sport of endurance, reliability, and really exploring diverse landscapes. And just as cross-country runners and hikers rely on their own strength and endurance to cover long distances, I think Timex watches are known for their reliability, known for their affordability. They're known for making suitable for everyday wear and outdoor adventures. They do have the watch called the Iron Man, right? So this focus on practicality, durability, and exploring diverse environments. For Patek Philippe, a sport that goes perfectly with them, and I think that's dressage. Equestrian, and for those who are uncultured even more, is just horseback riding. You should definitely check out Snoop's.
I gotta get this motherfucker in a video.
And Kevin Hart talking about dressage, it's hilarious. It is a sport of elegance, of precision, of refined artistry. And just as dressage riders and their horses execute complex movements with grace and precision, Patek Philippe really creates some exquisite timepieces with intricate movement, meticulous finishing. It's about refined artistry, precision, execution, and achieving that harmonious balance of form and function. Next up, we have Hublot. And for Hublot, I'm thinking extreme sports, particularly like the X Games. Hublot, like extreme sports, is about pushing limits, embracing innovation, and captivating audiences. You see, Hublot and extreme sports, I think, go hand in hand. It's a spectacle of bold moves, innovative techniques, and pushing the limits of human performance. Hublot, whether you hate them or love them, I think they create watches with some bold designs, some unconventional materials, and a focus on making a statement. Next up for AP, I thought a lot about this one, and you may not agree, but I think rock climbing or mountaineering. Audemars Piguet would be rock climbing and mountaineering because it's really a sport of technical skill. Precision movements are really conquering challenging terrain. Now, just as climbers and mountaineers require meticulous planning, precise movement, and a specialized equipment to ascend challenging routes, I think AP creates watches with complex movements, intricate designs, and the emphasis on technical mastery, precision, and overcoming challenges, like the challenge I had of coming up with that word, mirrors AP's pursuit of horological excellence. Now, no brainer. Breitling, it has to be aerobatics or some type of air racing, if that counts as a sport. Breitling would be the aerobatics and air racing because it's is a spectacle of aerial maneuvers, precision flying, pursuing the limits of aviation, and just as acrobatic pilots and air racers perform these daring maneuvers to navigate complex courses with precision, Breitling creates watches, particularly that of aviation. I think that really brings them hand in hand. And it's not for everyone, but for those who it is, they truly love it. Now, next up on the list, we have the little brother of Rolex, Tudor. And for them, I'm thinking something more like the Ivy League classic rowing or crew. Tudor would be a rowing and crew expert, I feel like, because that's really a sport of teamwork, endurance, and like a synchronized precision. Just like as rowing crews work together in a perfect synchronization to achieve a common goal, I think Tudor watches are built for reliability, they're built for performance, they reflect a dedication to quality and craftsmanship, and there's a certain level of teamwork that goes with their brand and Rolex, right? This emphasis on teamwork and endurance and the synchronized effort, I think that mirrors Tudor's heritage. It's focused on creating reliable and robust watches, just like how it offers us something just a little closer to what we want. And it keeps teasing us out and how they coordinate their sales. But I don't know, am I overemphasizing the teamwork aspect with Tudor? Or do you think this is a good analogy? With JLC, I think the most classic watch is the Reverso, and I think the sport also has two different aspects, because I think JLC would be perfect as a biathlon athlete. For those who aren't into biathlon, just think about it this way. It's really a sport that combines precision of marksmanship with the endurance of a cross-country skiing. Now, see how biathletes, they require both that precise aim and that physical endurance. JLC excels in both technical mastery and refined aesthetics. They create these highly complex and yet beautifully finished timepieces. The emphasis on precision, endurance, I think that really mirrors JLC's dedication to horological excellence. JLC, like a biathlon, is about achieving a perfect balance of precision and endurance. Next up, I have Seiko. And for me, some reason, when I think of Seiko, I think of Timex, probably because my collection is made up of mostly Seiko and Timex. So unlike cross-country running, I want to give them something slightly different. I think Seiko is a marathon runner. It's a sport of endurance, it's about consistency, and it's about a focus on diligently and focusing on pacing themselves to compete for these really long distances. Seiko is known for its reliable and consistent timekeeping, and they offer a wide range of watches for everyday wear. I think the emphasis on endurance kind of goes with the consistent performance of achieving their personal goals. Seiko, like marathon running, is about the endurance consistency of achieving these long-term goals and creating a name and brand that can be trusted. And you can't mention Seiko without going with Grand Seiko. And for Grand Seiko, I'm not going to call them the Simone Biles, but I really do think that they are like gymnastics or figure skating. Both are like a sports of precision, of artistry and pursuit of that perfect execution. Figure skaters, gymnasts, they combine a certain level of technical skill with an artistry and expression to create these stunning performances. Grand Seiko, they combine their precise movements and their spring drive with these exquisite finishing and these designs. Artistic expression and this pursuit of perfection mirrors, I think, Grand Seiko's dedication to creating these exceptional timepieces. Grand Seiko, figure skating, gymnastics, they're all about achieving perfect execution and combining technical skill with artistic ability. Well, let me know what you guys think. How was my list? Did the brands make sense? Were the right sports linked up together, or is there something I should have did differently? Let me know regardless and down below, as well as if you have ideas for other brands that should be featured or other topics I should cover. I've done this video a couple times, so let me know what you think. But lastly, I just want to thank you so much. You gave me your most valuable resource, and it's your time. And for that, I'm incredibly thankful. So I hope that you, your family, and your collection are blessed in days ahead. God bless and peace.